This is Ken Pyle with VOD TV. We're here at the ACA exhibit floor at their summit, the 20th anniversary summit, with Jeff Harbinson of Cycle 30. Now, Cycle 30 is a billing company from the Great White North, right? Tell us about it.
That's right. We kind of broke off of the GCI team. We were the former IT shop for GCI about 3.5 years ago. And we broke off of them about 3 years ago to get into the cable, wireless, and machine-to-machine space and offer a complete cloud solution, billing end-to-end, what we call order-to-cash. And probably our three things that we're trying to communicate and socialize here at the ACA this year is we come from an operator background. We have that operator experience. We cut our teeth and are cutting our teeth in commercial billing, which is very tough for the consumer-based solutions that have been out there for 30 years. And then we're bringing in some new revenue stream ideas to the MSOs, such as getting into the machine-to-machine space and being able to do that. So we have a lot of expertise around those areas.
Well, and some of the larger operators, the top 10 MSOs have been clearly moving into commercial services. I guess you must see opportunities here for the independents that are at this conference to make hayway.
Well, they do. They have the same opportunities as the tier one guys. A lot of what maybe prohibits them getting in that is the back office infrastructure to execute on that. So to bring those complex solutions to the table for their customers, they simply can't do it because you need that infrastructure to execute on it, and that's what we're helping them out with.
Now, with the machine-to-machine opportunities, is that for things like sensors and vending machines, or where's the opportunity there, do you think?
There's a lot of new devices going out into the field these days. Everything from medical, commercial, government. One of the examples I like to talk about is that we're enabling a oil and gas company up in the Great White North there, Alaska, to be able to monitoring devices in the field. And so GCI is already a customer of traditional telecommunications to these oil and gas companies, but they're bringing more to the table now with being able to do monitoring and security of these devices over broadband networks and wireless networks.
And I imagine provisioning is part of that as well.
Provisioning, activation, monitoring, tracking of that, how much that device is being used in the field or what's going on with it. Absolutely. That usage coming off of that device in the field is pretty key.
Now, my connotation of machine-to-machine, I always think wireless is that connectivity, but is that always the case? And what about the operator who doesn't have wireless? How do they do this?
Well, there's partnerships through wireless. I think it's that connectivity, that broadband connectivity and fiber. It's the ability to communicate with that device in the field, however way you want to do it. Broadband is certainly one method of it, satellite communications, but wireless is becoming big, and I think a lot of the MSOs are starting to think about what their wireless play is in relation to their cable business.
Now, in the commercial space, the traditional commercial space, are you seeing bundling opportunities where you're bundling video and broadband, or is it just broadband only?
No, bundling's still huge. So think of it as consumer offering only to a bigger deal, right? And then offering just more complex services, IP addresses, PBXs, commercial metro ethernets, things like that, being able to kind of go up the food chain a little bit on some of those more complex services.
Now, has it gotten to the point where maybe you're bringing in local as well, like local ad inserts and so forth, and adding that as part of the deal? Or?
Yeah, that's you bring up that, I mean, a lot of that add-ons and that capability, think of it having issues on the back office to be able to execute on that, right? So having an agile company to be able to do that on the back end from a software and hardware perspective, that's a lot of what we're doing here at Cycle 30.
Yeah, that seems exciting because it does seem like there's a whole other layer of services an operator could provide.
There is. I mean, technology is there now, and a lot of the back office systems cable operators are using today, some of this stuff is about 30 years old. It's been tweaked, but there is new technology out there today, and this is what Cycle 30 is bringing to the table. New web-based front ends, just new ways of doing it that make it faster to come to market when you come up with an idea.
Well, Jeff, I appreciate your time here, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.